This woman's name is Takeshima Mika. She was born on January 15, 1931. At the time of the creation of this video, she's already 91 years old. In her 90-odd years, this woman does not sit at home, limiting her life to the usual everyday worries of a modest pensioner, but actively occupies in the gym, willingly transfers her sports experience to young people, maintains her accounts in social networks. Japan is one of the most favorable countries for life. There are many centenarians here, and every year there are more and more people who want to play sports, lead a healthy lifestyle. It is no coincidence that a Japanese woman was able to set such an unusual record, to work as a fitness trainer at the age of 90. Takeshima was born back in 1931. When looking at her excellent physical form and endless inner enthusiasm, one involuntarily gets the impression that this woman started playing sports in early childhood, and it is possible that she devoted her whole life to sports or rhythmic gymnastics. However, this is far from the case. Takeshima became interested in fitness because of her husband's criticism of her. At the time, she was 65 years old. In one of the interviews, she says, "In those days, I was quite plump. The size of my trousers was twice as big as now, and I still stubbornly refused to admit that I was overweight. However, one day my husband spoke negatively about my weight, after which I decided to go to the gym and lose 15 kilograms." She started working out in the gym at the age of 65, from the age of 79 under the guidance of a coach, and at the age of 87 she became a fitness instructor herself. Thus, she demonstrated the most serious and responsible approach, unlike most other ordinary specialists who graduate from accelerated courses and immediately begin to recruit students having practically no own sports experience. Takeshima proves by her own example that at any age, a person can, if desired, become very flexible, plastic, strong, and strong. Her life is the result of her beliefs that age is just numbers. No one is too old to start something new, says Takeshima Mika. Takeshima has a lot of tasks scheduled every day, while she only needs 3–4 hours of sleep. She goes to bed at 23:00 and wakes up before 4:00 in the morning. At such an early hour, you need to wake up for a more effective workout, since the earlier you start, the better the result will be, the woman says. Takeshima also says that she drinks a glass of water and leaves the house around 4 o'clock in the morning, walks 4 kilometers, then runs another 3 kilometers, then goes another 1 kilometer, but in the opposite direction. She does it every day if it doesn't rain. It takes about 2 hours. After a good workout, the woman has breakfast. It happens at about 7 o'clock in the morning. I cook mackerel or grilled salmon and eat them with eggs, natto, tofu, kimchi, and vegetables marinated in rice bran. After this balanced breakfast rich in proteins and fermented foods, she does her homework, combining it with stretching exercises. Even watching TV, Takeshima sits with her back completely straight and her stomach drawn in, and she always walks around the house on tiptoe. At the same time, she does not force herself to do this. It brings her pleasure. Takeshima says that she makes do with light food for lunch. It's 1 banana and then a prebiotic drink, Yakuruto. If she overeats, she tends to sleep. She notes that such a lunch is quite enough for her, perhaps thanks to a hearty breakfast. She devotes the second half of the day to training. Sometimes it's individual classes, but more often it's group training, and she also conducts online training. When there are no classes, she trains herself in addition to the main one. During the workout, Takeshima does not turn on music. This helps her to concentrate on stretching and correctly performing exercises. After stretching, she performs strength training. According to her, these daily classes take at least 2 hours. Takeshima has his own set of 5 golden exercises. The first exercise is lifting the barbell above the head, starting with a light weight, gradually increasing the weight. After that, another exercise follows. Put your legs apart, sit down, and put your hands on your knees, bending your torso. Repeat this exercise many times, changing the position of your arms and abdomen. The third exercise is twine. The fourth exercise is already a more complex element. Spread your legs apart and lie on your stomach forward. Of course, before this exercise, you need to stretch. The last fifth exercise is squats with a barbell, a difficult but very effective exercise. After working out and getting hungry, the woman starts a hearty dinner. I often cook vegetable chicken soup, stew picking cabbage, mushrooms, potatoes, carrots, and other foods until cooked. Then add chicken, the woman claims. Takeshima always ate a balanced diet and avoided artificial additives and preservatives. At the same time, a woman does not sit fanatically on diets and can afford what she wants. Here is her confession. When I want a cake, I eat it. Sometimes I decide to eat half and leave the rest for tomorrow, but in the end, I eat everything at once. After dinner, a woman has free time, but she never wants to waste this time. She often works on educational exercises, improves computer and smartphone skills, or attends English lessons. And before going to bed, she also does simple exercises. She lives this way not out of a sense of duty, but because of one desire: to find as many friends around the world as possible. One day, Takeshima received an email from a woman who had watched one of her videos. She wrote that before that she was already going to live out her last days, but after seeing how healthy and happy Takeshima was, she looks to the future with hope. In one of the interviews, Takeshima says, "Perhaps what I'm doing can help reduce the number of hermits of old people who end their lives alone, and I have set a goal for myself to travel through all 47 regions of Japan with shows of my training for as many people as possible. You can just come and watch. If they're inspired by this, then they will have a desire to do fitness. My goal is to remain a fitness instructor until the age of 100 and make everyone healthier." Takeshima Mika is the oldest fitness instructor in Japan and has become to some extent a celebrity, thanks to both her excellent physical shape and her positive attitude and infectious smile. What do you think about this woman? Feel free to write your opinion in the comments. If you liked this video, then like it, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell to be the first to learn about new videos. Thanks for watching. We also advise you to watch our previous videos.